stepped on this guy. He's gonna have to move along. He can't stay in my campsite. Fun times in the wilderness, guys. Hey everybody, it's Randy with Old Guy Hikes, back on the trail here with you. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, 2023. I am at HaHa Tonka State Park near Camdenton, Missouri on the Lake of the Ozarks. I am doing an overnight hike. As you can see, I have my big pack loaded down, overnight gear, and I am hiking Turkey Pin Hollow Trail. It's, I want to say, 7 to 8 miles. There are 3 backpacking sites that can be hiked to and camped out. I'm staying at campsite A. You do have to reserve them ahead of time, but I just called this morning and reserved campsite A. So HaHa Tonka State Park is one of my favorite parks. So much great stuff to do here. It's so fun. I'm gonna do this hike today, camp out tonight, finish this trail in the morning. I'll probably do about 4 to 5 miles of it this afternoon, camp out, and then finish back to my car in the morning. And then I'm going to go clockwise because it's a little further to get to campsite A this way, but then I'll knock out most of this trail today and have just a short hike tomorrow back to the car, so I'll have more time tomorrow for the other trails I want to do out here. So thanks for coming along, thanks for clicking on and watching. Please hit subscribe if you have not subscribed. I really appreciate it. At the end of this video, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like by hitting the thumbs up button. And if you want to get notified of future videos as they come out, hit the bell notification button. I'll just show you the terrain here. It's a lot of loose rocks. But it's a nice trail. It's well kept, well marked, easy to follow. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this hike was I have this new pack. This is my REI Flash 55. I just got it a couple months ago, and I have not had the opportunity to get it out yet. Just haven't had time to do a overnight trip anywhere. So I really wanted to give it a try. One of the reasons I chose this pack have these forward-facing water bottle pockets that I can easily reach back, grab the water bottle, and they fit back in real easily. So I can get to it, pull it out, and put it back in without stopping. That's what sold me on the REI Flash 55, and so far I'm only a mile or so, maybe a mile and a half into this hike, and I've pulled it out about 3 times, and it's worked like a charm. Loving it, working great. When I get to camp and I kind of start setting up, I'll show you a few other aspects of the backpack that I really liked and why I chose this backpack. So. Very interesting cliffs over here. It's a very pretty area, but I am not seeing any water in the creek yet, so I'm going to be very happy with myself that I brought, oops, I lost the trail. I'm going to be very happy with myself that I brought 4 liters of water, even though it's heavy to carry. So in wet years, the trail goes right through the creek here. So there is the potential of getting your feet wet, but I've never had to get my feet wet yet on this trail, even when there is water in the creek. I'm okay. Just a big old rock. Big old rock rolled under my foot. Make sure I dropped 1 water bottle, but I got it. Anyway, that's why I have this thing right here. See that? If I'd have broken something on that fall, it may be a painful time to lay there and wait, but I could call for help. That was just a bad combination of a rock that was hiding under the leaves, and then that rolled over on my foot, and I lost my balance, and I went to step, and I stepped on something else that also rolled, and it was just a bad combination. But whew. Fun times in the wilderness, guys. Fun times in the wilderness. I'm glad I had the camera going. This is the turn to our campsite. Go down this hill, across this creek that is dry, and then it goes down along this creek. All right. So this is campsite A. I can go back a little ways, find a nice flat spot. Alright, I am at my campsite. I have set my camp bag off, and I feel much lighter now. It's got a nice little fire pit, plenty of flat area to set up in. We're right at the bottom of some short cliffs. It is right on the edge of this creek. Alright, I got several camp chores I need to get on, so I'll show you some of that as we go here. Stepped on this guy. He's going to have to move along. He can't stay in my campsite. Sorry, buddy. I think he's just a little king snake. It's very pretty. But he's going to have to move along. He's moving along pretty fast. All right. So my tent is a REI one-person tent. It's called the Passage 1. This is one of the things I want to upgrade at some point because this one is almost 4 pounds with the stakes and everything. So it's a little heavy to carry, but it's a nice tent. It's done me well. I would just like to get something lighter weight. Didn't take very long to set up. I am not going to do out the guy lines. I could tighten it even more by putting these out, but it's not supposed to be that windy tonight, and it stays pretty tight. One thing I like about this kind of tent, this is a freestanding tent. You probably saw in the video, I could pick it up and move it around after I set it up. So once I set it up, I could see, you know, that I didn't like necessarily how it was sitting. I wanted to move it just a little bit. It's got some vents at the top up here, which I'll open just to get a little extra ventilation in there. If I could get that, there we go. So just a little vent there. Anyway, it's very sufficient for one person, and that's it. All right, we'll show you a little more fun stuff later. So I'm going to talk about a few other pieces of gear I have. This is my new alpaca sweatshirt. I don't think I'm going to need it tonight, but I'm going to throw it in just in case I need to wear it overnight if it gets cold, so it'll be up by my head. It's a small stuff sack with, it's just got some long johns and a long sleeve shirt. That's what I'll sleep in, so I don't sleep in my hiking gear. Just lightweight base layers basically, and then I'll have this in there, the sweatshirt, in case I get colder overnight. morning. I was just awoken at 7:15 by the clucking of something. Sounded like a, I don't know, prairie chicken sounds like, but it was running around out here and clucking. There it is. Can you hear it? It's an interesting clucking sound. Alright. I'm being circled by buzzards. No, I'm alive. It's time to get up and get moving. I wanted to point out a few more points of this backpack I got that I really like. First thing is it's a roll top. It's very big. It's 55 liters. Holds a lot. Got a lot of stuff down in there. And it's got this roll top that can help keep things dry. You see the little things there. It does have a sleeve in the front where you can put a bladder or a reservoir and bring your tube out. I don't think that works very well for backpacking. So that tightens everything down really nice. Then it has this brain on top that has a zipper compartment that holds things you want to get to a little faster. I've got my wallet in there, headlamp, medicine, first aid kit, things like that go in there. So that helps to continue to make it tight and waterproof. I'll finish that up in a second. It's got these two huge side pockets. I've got in this side, I've got extra water bottle. In this side, I've got a trekking pole in case I needed it, and my tent stakes. It's got these two forward-facing water bottles that I showed you yesterday that I can reach while I'm hiking. One on this side and one on this side. It's got two snack pockets or hip pockets, whatever you want to call them. I have snacks in there, obviously. And those are super easy to zip open and zip closed, which makes a big deal to me. It's got some hooky areas on the shoulder straps, so I can put my Garmin there. Like I showed you yesterday, I think I have the cell phone pocket that I don't use, but maybe I'll put something else in there sometime. It's got a nice big pocket on the back. That's where I put my toiletries, toilet necessities, shovel, and toilet paper. That's my trash that I'm taking out. I got my shovel for digging a hole. I got some DEET down in there just in case I need it. Then it's got these daisy chain loops all up and down where I can hook. Like there, I've got a carabiner there and a carabiner there. That's where I hook the chair that I still need to put away. On the bottom, I put some Velcro through, and I'm holding my sit pad on the outside there. It's just a really nice pack. So anyway, got to keep packing up camp. I'm just about done. Good morning. It was a restless night. There were a lot of noises, even with my earplugs in. The coyotes, I tried to record several of the noises. I don't know if I got many of them. The coyotes were definitely having a good time last night, hunting around. Just various other things. I think a deer came through at some point and got scared or something because it started running, because I could hear it running and crashing pretty fast through the woods. I did stay up pretty late. I got that campfire going, and I probably stayed up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, just sitting by the campfire. So that was very peaceful and enjoyable. It was so dark out. The stars were so bright, it was amazing. So that was really cool. Here's the little creek. Luckily there was a pool of water closer to my campsite that I could get water out of to put the fire out. That was nice. The trail's pretty easy. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 on my good old guy hikes hardness scale. There are some fairly long climbs, you know, maybe quarter mile or so, that are fairly, not steep really, but they are pretty steady climbs. A couple of 2 or 3 times, and it's pretty rocky, obviously from my fall yesterday. So anyway, thanks for coming along. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate having more subscribers. And if you want to be notified when I put new videos up, hit that bell to get notified. Alright guys, this is about it. Come back next week. Should have up a few other trails here at HaHa Tonka that I'm going to go do right after this. But I'll make it a separate video, so look for that. Thanks for coming along, guys. Catch you on the trail. Bye-bye.